D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So I just finished The Bad Batch, episode 5. I have to say, I didn't the episode was good, but I have a thing with The Bad Batch and this show is it's just kind of boring. Like it's got action in it and stuff, but it's like I while watching it, I'm not excited. Like the Clone Wars, I really love the Clone Wars. Like every time they dropped an episode, I was like super excited about it. And this one, I'm not super excited about it when they drop an episode. I'm just like, okay, I got to cover another episode of The Bad Batch. And I don't know if it's just because of the characters that they chose or if it's the storyline or what, but I'm like, I don't know. I just don't know what it is about this show that's not getting me like super pumped and everything. Um, I also sometimes feel that this show was just created just so they could throw in all these like random cameos and callbacks that you're just like, I mean, okay, whatever. Like this one has a one in it, but I mean, I don't dislike it, but it just seems that it's a callback that is it's very kiddish. So yeah, and we'll get into that in just a second, and everything. But I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithms, and small channels like myself usually get pushed to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So why don't we go ahead and get started on this breakdown? So the show starts on the ship and they give Omega her own communication module thingy, and she's excited about it and she's playing around with it, and they're like, it's not a toy. And then she's like, we have to land on this other planet. And they're like, yeah, we can't go to the planet where we're going to hide ourselves from if there's a bounty hunter looking for us, which they're talking about Fennec Shand. So then they go and they're gonna land on this planet. And I like the look of this city right here. It looks very much Agrabah-ish and everything. I like it. It looks very cool and everything from this point of view. So they land and everything, and they go to, and they're talking about how they had a contact named Sid. And when they said Sid, I was like, I don't know who they're talking about. So I'm like, okay, well, let's see what it is. So they go to Sid's little casino, and they go in, and there's only 2 customers. And this is Sid right here. She's working on, her machines or whatnot. And they're like, hey, Sid? And they're like, she's like, never heard of him or whatnot. So then Omega walks up to her and she's all like, you're Sid. And she's like, oh, you're the smart one of the group kind of thing. She's like, and then she gets on a thing. She's like, I found Sid and everything. So then Sid's all like, I used to, when the Jedi were, when they needed me and they was helpful, yada, yada, yada kind of thing. So they pop up this picture of Fennec Shand, and they're like, who is this? And who is she working for, and why is she after us kind of thing. And she's, Sid's all like, I don't know, but I can find out. But you got to do a job for me. And she's all like, you got to get this slave Mako or Mako. We'll call him Mako because I don't remember what they were calling him or her. And they're like, she's like, some alien race has them and everything, and I need the kid back. It's a kid and everything. And she's like, you do this job for me, 70-30. I get the larger, the 70 or whatever. So like, okay, got it. We'll do it. So they fly their ship, and as they're flying their ship, they're just they're talking about slavery and how the Republic outlawed it or whatnot. I believe, I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. So they land, and they're going, and they do some stakeout, and they find the kid and everything. And the kid is the species of whatever Prince Caesar is. If you don't know who Prince Caesar is, then you go find out. Okay. So anyways, so they're like, Omega, you go back to the ship because you're a kid and you can't be getting all up into this. And so they go in, and they decide that Fives is going to go and do lookout, be the eyes up top. And the rest are going to go in, and then Wrecker is going to make a distraction. But he goes up top, and there's like something like crawling across the thing, like a lizard thing. He gets attacked from behind, and then these alien guys, the cat-like creatures, but with horns, they attack them and kidnap them. So then Sid's talking to somebody, and you can see their mouth right there. It's clearly Bib Fortuna. Like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, it's Bib Fortuna. Why are they doing this whole in the shadows thing? Like, oh, like if you're not a huge Star Wars fan, you won't care. If you are a huge Star Wars fan, you'll know who it is, like, right off the bat. Like, that's the whole thing. And then, like, this whole mystery thing is stupid. So she's on the ship, and then she's talking to the robot and everything. And then these guys show up. They're going through the ship. They go up into her little area, and she escapes through a little hatch in the front, which I thought was kind of cool. So she goes back to this little thing. She sees that they've been captured. So then this little lizard thing. I don't know why I grabbed that screen grab. And then the guy that's running the whole biz. So then she's going through this whole thing because they're like, we need to get her so she can help us, kind of thing. And she's, walking through, and she's going to get their armor. And they're talking about, slavery's been outlawed. And when he's like, when the Republic was around, but the Republic's not around anymore. So slavies. So yeah, this is the guy running the whole operation. He looks pretty cool there. It's just they don't have enough time to really like go through all this stuff. Anyway, that's his little lizard thing that is like his pet or whatnot. So then she finds the Rancor. It's a Rancor, by the way. She finds a Rancor in this thing, and she unlocks it. And he's all like, you were snooping around. She's like, I wasn't snooping around. I was unlocking something. And the Rancor breaks free, and then all hell breaks loose. And these guys are trying to, and she's like, she goes to this little girl, and she's all like, I'm here to rescue you, Maku. And she's like, I am not. And then her dad's like, that is not, she's not Maku. That is Maku. And they're talking about the Rancor. The Rancor is Maku. So as soon as you see that, you're like, all right, Rancor, Bib Fortuna. It's the Rancor from Return of the Jedi. It's for Jabba the Hutt. So that's the Rancor, and he's fighting all these guys and everything, and they're like blasting him and stuff, or her or him. I don't know. I'm going to say him because I think it's a boy, but anyways. And then the lizard thing shows up, and they're fighting and whatnot, and Mako runs away. Oh, sorry. Mako runs away while they fight. Well, Hunter fights the dude and defeats him. Oh, and she finds this little bow, which will probably come up later. She'll probably start using it. That's her weapon now, the bow. And so Mako and the lizard thing are fighting, but Mako grabs the tail and starts biting it, and then just beats the crap out of it, and it runs away. So then Mako, sorry about that. So then they're all like, all right, how are we going to defeat Wrecker? You're just going to have to fight this thing. So then Mako and the baby Rancor start fighting Wrecker. And they're throwing blow for blow, but like they're missing and they're getting tired and everything. And then finally they just like pass out, and like they're just like, oh, we can't fight anymore. Bib Fortuna shows up, and Sid's all like, don't worry, we got you, Mako, your baby Rancor and everything. So then they bring Mako to Bib Fortuna, and he treats it like it's like the Rancor is sentient. I mean, it is sentient, but it's all like intelligent and stuff. And I mean, like maybe it is, but like it's talking to it like it's their friend. And if you know anything about Rancors are not sweet and cuddly like they are right now. Like it's so weird that they would go this route, but it's like, whatever. I don't care enough to get all uppity about it. So then she's all like, I found out this is Fennec Shand. She's new on the scene of bounty hunting, but she's been paid specifically by somebody. And I think it's the Kaminoans. Those, I think it's them, and it has to deal with Omega. That's my thought process on that. I don't know if I'm right or not. I honestly don't care. But and she's all like, well, who hired her? And she's like, that I don't know. And I'm all like, okay, the mystery of who hired her. Like, if you're like me and you're watching the show, I don't care. I honestly don't care who hired Fennec Shand. Like, you're taking too long with me to tell me who hired her, and I don't care now. If you would have told me this episode, I've been like, oh, cool. But you didn't, and I literally don't care. I don't care. So she's all like, here's your take. She's like, if you ever want any more work, let me know. I can get you the credits and everything. And he's all like, I don't know. I'll let you know. And she's all like, somebody sent a bounty hunter after you. You must be worth a lot of money. And Hunter like is all like, he turns around and she's like, don't worry, I can keep a secret. And I'm all like, mm-hmm. And he's all like, can you keep a secret, hooker, and everything. And yeah, I mean, like, listen. And that's the end of the episode. Like, it goes black after that, created by Dave Filoni and everything. And so this is my thing. I don't hate the show, but like I said, it's just kind of boring. Like, I just wish they would do something with it. Like I don't know. Like, I just don't care. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, watching this whole episode, like, I was like, it's not bad, but it's not Clone Wars. I'm sorry. Clone Wars were cool. Maybe it's because they're not Jedi. Maybe that's what it is. But like, they're not doing anything special, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I just don't care, though, right now. Off the top of my head. That's my thought process behind that. All right, you guys, tell me, what did you guys think about this episode? Did you like this episode? Did you like the fact that they brought in the Rancor, Jabba the Hutt's Rancor, or do you not like that? Do you like seeing these little cameos in the Bad Batch, or would you prefer they didn't have them in the Bad Batch or whatnot? Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next episode of The Bad Batch. You guys have a good week. May the force be with you. Bye.